on EVs with Elliott, one thing I wanted to do was showcase the app. So we're on my iPhone right now in the myGMC app, and we're going to be going over sort of how this app functions, range, charging, etc. First off, you have your basic options, lock, start, and unlock. And then if I go to controls, you do have flashlight, sound alarm, unlock the tailgate. Let's jump into charging. So if I go here and click charge management, it's going to pull it up. So you can see the truck is plugged in, but there's no power going to it as of yet. But you can see I can change my target level right in here. I can bump it right up to 100%, which is going to give me an estimated range of 525 kilometers. But for daily driving, GM recommends we keep it at that 80%. And then you can go down and you can see your efficiency. You can see the 413 kilometers since my last full charge, and on that it's doing 40.8 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers. And then what's cool is you can see the lifetime. So I've driven 1,302 kilometers and my total efficiency is 41.7 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers. That translates to about 5.5-6 liters per 100. It gives you your range at your percentage right there on that wheel, but I can click find a station and it's going to give me a map of all the locations here in town that have charging locations. So you can see the one that just looks like a lightning bolt is a normal level 2 charger. The one right here, that's a DC fast charger. So you can see there are a few fast chargers here in town as well as your level 2. Next, within this page, what I find really cool is you can go to your route planner. Let's say I want to go to Niagara Falls on the US side. So I type that in, plan route, and it's going to give me not only map directions, but it's going to give me basically an energy plan. So it's telling me my most efficient route is going to be the 407 with a start location here at the store. It's a 3-hour, 34-minute drive, 300 kilometers, and it's recommending that I do one charging stop, and all I have to do is stop for 10 minutes. Caveat to this is it is only one way, so going back you would have to charge, but you can see here that it's recommending that I stop in Vaughan at a DC fast charger. Now I'll only need 10 minutes of charging to get to my location. Within that, I'll show you one thing. So you can add a stop. So I'm just going to add that in. Just say that I want to stop at Golf Town, and you can see it automatically adjusts down at the bottom menu here. One charging stop, 12 minutes. Now that isn't on a full charge. That's on my current charge. I believe it's 61%. Now, what I found super cool is the Explore Range tab based on my current charge, and I can change it down here on the slider. Let's go 61% charge, right? Which is what I have right now, and it's going to expand this map. So you can see in the blue line, sort of the border, that is where I can go to and from. On a round trip, I can go down to Toronto and back based on 61% of my charge. If I bump that up and go to 100% of my charge, say I'm doing a road trip, I can get to St. Catharines and back on one charge. The lighter blue surrounding is what I can do one way and pretty much get to Montreal here on one charge. I can go down here, I can pretty well get all the way into the States, Syracuse, Watertown, Rochester, Buffalo, you name it. And then what else I find neat is you can click change location. Let's just say I'm down in Florida. I can map it out there. Let's do Buffalo. There you go. So you can see once I get into Buffalo on my one-way charge, I can play around back in here. So that's the Explore Range, which I found really handy. If you slide it up here, it gives you all your nearest stations. So it will show you how far it is and what charger it is, whether it's available or not. You can click it, and when you get in your EV next, it'll pop up. You can also filter here. So if you're a flow charger, Shell recharge, it shows you all the payment options, as well as you can turn off level 1, 2 charging. So for a road trip, you might want to turn off your level 1 and 2 charging because you're going to want the fastest charge, and then it will show you your DC rate. So if I want a DC fast at 350 kilowatts, turn off all the ones in use, right, and just see the available ones, and it's going to show me all the ones that have the 350 kilowatts. So that's a little bit about the app, and then we'll just go into the service. So you can see Black Lightning's what we named it, very fitting, but you can see upcoming maintenance, all my diagnostics, and my software. So if there is an issue with the electrical drive unit per se, that will go orange as a warning, and then what you can do is actually click schedule service, and you can pull it up right in the app. Wherever you are, it will pull up the closest service center for you. So that's a little bit about the app. Hopefully you learned something within that, but if you have any questions,